Good morning. It's Wednesday, November 3rd, 2021. I'm going to be taking this 2006 Mercedes-Benz S500 out for a short test drive. The car presently has 4,209 miles. It's a one-owner car. The car is finished in pewter over a beautiful tan leather interior with the comfort seat package, heated and ventilated seats. The car is wearing 100% original paint. It's in absolutely pristine condition. I mean, the interior of this car still looks and smells like a brand new car. Like I said, it's a one-owner car. Last year, the W220, which when this car first came out, I believe it was in 2000, the W220 was not one of my favorite cars until about 2014. I wound up purchasing one. Planned on keeping the car for about a month. My wife's lease was up on her SUV. And needless to say, I kept that car for 3 years just because I loved the comfort that it provided. It was a great car for long trips. We drove to Florida fairly regularly every year. You know, talking 3-4 trips to Florida between my in-laws have a vacation home on the West Coast, and on my annual pilgrimage to Amelia Island. It was just the perfect car for long road trips. These cars are extremely comfortable. They drive really well. And this is probably the nicest example that I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, this car is like new. Looks like new, drives like new, smells like new. Car has the AMG Sport package, which is really nice. Got the AMG wheels, cross-drilled rotors. Just a really pretty car. The pewter exterior paint on this car is all original, and I just had my detailer. He did a one-step polish on the finish. The car did not need any compounding. The finish when I got the car was really nice. So he did a machine polishing and ceramic coating on this car. It looks showroom new. The glass is all perfect. Just a really clean, beautiful car. You can see how it drives like a typical S-Class. Really, really nice drive. Suspension on this car is really nice and tight. Brakes are excellent. Still wearing its original tires. So that's something that, you know, if you're planning on driving this car a lot, that would be something that I would change. Outside of that, it doesn't need anything. It was just fully serviced. All the fluids and filters are fresh on this car. It's turnkey, ready to be enjoyed. You know, unless I would not drive this car across country on these tires, even though you could feel there's no flat spots, there's no dry rot on these tires. They still look like they're brand new. But outside of that, the car is essentially like a new car. Got a great stereo. It's got the Sirius satellite radio.
Has ever gotten in a World Series win, and what makes that so incredibly impressive to me.
ESPN, 80s on the 80s. Got your Howard Stern if you want it. But let's get back to the car. Forget about the stereo. Everything works on it perfectly. All the soft closed doors, soft closed trunk, all the power windows, AC and heat. Works beautifully. You can see the car just, I mean, it floats down the road straight as an arrow. It's really a nice driving car. It's only 4,211 miles right now. I honestly feel like I'm back in 2006, test driving a brand new car. A lot of car for the money. Like I mentioned earlier, I wound up keeping our W220 for 3 years, and my wife and my kids, we all loved that car. It was just a really nice car to take long road trips on. Just great comfort. Leather in this car is beautiful. The carpeting, the wood, I mean, what can I say? Everything looks and smells like a brand new car still. This quiet cabin. Heated and the ventilated seats, which is a really nice option. Satellite radio if you're a Howard Stern fan. It's got the nav. I mean, I don't know if people still use these old navs. The cell phones seem to have improved navigation right at your fingertips 24/7. This was a pretty loaded up car. It's got the 6-disc CD changer in the trunk. Suspension on this car is fantastic. It does not drop at all. I mean, it hasn't dropped a millimeter since I've had it. I've had the car a couple of weeks now. Such low mileage, you really don't want to drive this car prior to the sale, but to be honest with you, I'm very tempted. And anyone wishing to want to come out and take it for a test drive, I'm not going to object to that. The car drives as nice as it looks. An absolute pleasure to drive. Plenty of get up and go. Transmission's silky smooth. You don't feel the shifts at all. I'm going to be putting this car up on auction on Bring a Trailer. As usual, I'm going to do no reserve. High bidder is going to win a very, very, very nice car, an all-original car, all original paint, flawless interior, turnkey ready to be enjoyed. Unusual to find a car like this that has such low mileage, such clean, pristine condition. It also has the pulsating seats, and I don't know what term they use this year for what we used to call orthopedic seats, but it has the seat controls, give you a couple more different lumbar supports, pulsation. You can see the car just tracks beautifully, laser straight down the road. I mean, the suspension on this car, see, it feels like, say it again, I hate to be monotonous, but it feels like a brand new car. Essentially it is. So if you're a fan of the W220, or if you owned one in the past and you really like the car, this is it's a good opportunity to get another brand new W220 S500.